my dear gentle soul. Today, the angels have chosen these cards with care, so that you might gain clarity on something your heart has quietly been sensing. Could it be that your special person is preparing to release a connection, possibly on April 3rd? And if so, are you the one they're walking away from? Before you let fear answer, take a deep, slow breath. Allow yourself to soften. Release the weight you've been carrying. Picture the angels surrounding you now, their presence calm and warm, offering love without condition or demand. They see you, the quiet strength you've shown, the resilience you've cultivated through every shadowed chapter. It hasn't gone unnoticed. They hold you in deep reverence because your soul still shines even when it aches. This moment is a pause, a sacred one, an invitation to open your heart, to listen with stillness, and receive the message the angels have brought just for you. It comes with comfort, with clarity, and with the gentle guidance your spirit has been yearning for. Yes, your heart has been restless. There's been a whisper inside you, a quiet knowing you haven't dared to fully face. Something is shifting, not loudly, but undeniably. And while no words have been spoken yet, your soul can feel the tremble of change moving behind the scenes. The angels show that your person has been lost in inner turmoil, a tug of war between desire and duty, truth and fear. They've felt trapped, divided, and this unrest, they can't keep it hidden anymore. Something in them is reaching a point of no return. April 3rd holds unusual weight, not just a date, but a turning point. It seems they're preparing to sever a tie, a connection that once burned brightly, but has now become more of a burden than a blessing. This isn't necessarily about you, dear heart. In fact, the energy suggests that the tie being cut may be with someone else, someone from their past or present whom they've stayed bound to out of guilt, fear, or unspoken promises. Still, this decision does not come without pain. It stirs an emotional storm inside them. They are drawn to you in ways that feel unfamiliar, even frightening, because with you, they see parts of themselves they'd long buried. You reflect them back more clearly than anyone else ever has. And to be worthy of your light, they know they must first let go of the shadows. This is not about abandoning anyone. It's about choosing truth, choosing peace, choosing growth. If your person has seemed distant, it's not because they've forgotten you. It's because they've been silently preparing, in late-night thoughts, in conversations with themselves, in quiet acts of release, not turning away from you, but from the parts of their life that have kept them from loving you freely and fully. Their soul no longer wants to live in two worlds. The energy surrounding April 3rd suggests they may finally gather the courage to let go of what's no longer aligned, to stop pretending, to stop delaying what they know must be done. You, dear heart, have waited. Even in your silence, your hope has spoken volumes. You felt every withdrawal, every return, and every time you wondered if they were slowly choosing a life without you. But the angels assure you your intuition was never wrong. Something was shifting, but it was never about replacing you. It was about becoming the kind of person who could truly choose you. And no, April 3rd may not come with grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It might pass quietly, but in their heart, something will solidify. A choice will be made, and your connection will begin to shift, slowly, steadily, in a new direction. The angels have seen your tears, your quiet questioning, your silent strength, They want you to know you were never overlooked, never unworthy, never second best. Your person has been learning the hard way, but those lessons are guiding them toward truth, and that truth may soon start showing itself in their actions. This journey hasn't been easy for them, but it hasn't been easy for you either. And yet here you are, still open, still shining, still loving. That's not weakness, that's divine strength. If in the end they choose to walk toward you, it won't be out of loneliness or escape. It will be because they finally recognize that love doesn't need chaos to feel real. That peace can look like your face. That home might just be your presence. But if, by some twist of fate, you are the one they leave behind, know this: it's not because you lacked anything. It's because they couldn't rise to meet the version of you that your soul is destined to become. Either way, the angels are protecting you from delays, from detours, from anything less than the love you did. Dear soul, for a long time they stayed connected to others. Long after their heart had started to drift, they kept showing up, not out of love, but out of duty, habit, or fear of what change might bring. But now the battle has turned inward. They're realizing something heavy. They can no longer carry the weight of everyone else's happiness and lose themselves in the process. The angels want you to know this moment is not a mistake. It's karmic. It's meant to unfold exactly as it is, even if it stings right now. This is the beginning of a shift, one that leads to something more honest and whole. It might not look like a romantic reunion today or a dramatic confession, but it is a turning point, one where love is finally being untangled from old pain. And if you're not the one they're walking away from, you'll begin to notice it, the softening of their tone, their guard dropping, their presence becoming more steady. But if, by some small chance, you are the one they feel they must leave behind, let this be your reminder. It's not because you weren't enough. It's because something greater is being prepared for you. Something aligned with your soul, not just your longing. This is divine protection, not rejection. The angels are surrounding you closely right now because something important is unfolding. A truth is surfacing. This time, it's different. They're not walking away in confusion. They're choosing with clarity. They're done with pretending, done with roles, done with silencing their heart for the comfort of others. The decision they're leaning into around April 3rd is one they've delayed for too long, but now their soul won't let them hide. It wants peace, and you, dear one, must remember who you are through this all. Not an option, not a fallback, but a mirror of love itself. You reminded them what real love feels like. That can't be erased. So if you sense change in the air, if they show up with truth in their voice and fear in their eyes, don't mistake that for weakness. That's transformation. And if they ask for space to let go of what no longer serves them, give it, not out of waiting, but out of trust. Because what's real doesn't need to be chased. The angels are with you, holding your heart when it aches, whispering in your quiet moments, you are not alone. You're being prepared, not punished. What's coming honors your soul. April 3rd is not just a date, it's a sacred moment, one chosen by something higher, a crossroads between illusion and truth, a final chance for them to rise, to let go of what binds them, and to walk toward what sets them free. They've been stuck in patterns, held by guilt, ego, and fear. But the mirror is in front of them now, and they can't unsee it. Their higher self is louder than ever. The time has come. If you've been the silent witness to their struggle, if you've waited in quiet love, hoping they'd remember the peace your connection brings, know that the angels have seen you. They've heard your quiet prayers. And now the shift is happening. This isn't sudden. This is the result of a soul quietly preparing for its own awakening. They've been reviewing everything, the choices, the broken promises, the times fear was louder than love. Now they stand at the edge of a choice that could change everything. You may have wondered if they'll walk away from you, if their silence meant goodbye. But the truth is, they are making room, clearing out the noise so they can return with nothing hidden. If your heart believes in signs, if you felt those gentle nudges of grace, type asterisk, blessed asterisk, to affirm it. Because the angels want you to know they're seeing clearly now. Their happiness lies not in keeping up appearances, but in choosing peace, the kind they feel when they imagine life with you. And yes, it's hard for them. They're shedding identities, saying goodbye to comfort zones, and facing truths they've buried. But your energy has been their lighthouse. Your love woke them up. So if you felt distance or questioned their silence, know this. It's not indifference. It's their soul being pulled between two worlds. But the pull toward truth is winning. They're coming home, not just to you, but to themselves. This journey, though difficult, is leading them and you to something profound. They are shedding old skins, letting go of attachments that no longer serve their soul. The release is necessary for them to stand fully in their own truth, to shed the weight of expectations, and finally embrace the freedom of love without reservation or hidden agendas. There will be moments where you wonder if it's all too much, too far, too late. But remember, the universe has a rhythm, and timing is always divine. What you may feel as loss is simply the space needed for growth, for the energy to shift, for both of you to become who you were always meant to be. You are not losing them, and that's where love can finally begin again.